Hey guys, today we are making my 5 refreshing summer salads. These are great for parties, barbecues, or even for a quick, light dinner on a day that's just really hot. So today we will be making my Summer Edamame Salad, a Caprese Salad, a buffalo chicken macaroni salad, a grilled potato salad with arugula and goat cheese, and a classic Italian pasta salad. We've got a lot to cover, so let's go get started. So starting out with our summer edamame salad here, I have 16 ounces of frozen edamame that I cooked and cooled. And then to that I am adding a half a cup of dried cranberries, a half a cup of feta cheese crumbled, a quarter cup of fresh basil chopped, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil and some fresh cracked black pepper, and a little bit of salt to taste. And then we're just going to give that a good stir, and you want to refrigerate this for maybe about an hour to let the flavors melt, but it's also delicious immediately. I just love the combination of the sweet cranberries and the tangy feta cheese, the fresh basil. It's just so simple and really lets all of those flavors shine. So moving on to our caprese salad, I have 1 pound of the mini mozzarella balls, the bocconcini, and to that I'm adding 1 pint of cherry tomatoes, 4 cloves of garlic minced, a quarter cup of fresh basil, as well as 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and then we are just going to give this a good mix and refrigerate it for about an hour to let the flavors really melt. But if you can't wait, I understand. You can eat it right away if you have to. Next up is our buffalo chicken macaroni salad. So in a large bowl here, I have 3/4 of a cup of buffalo sauce, and to that I am adding 1/3 a cup of ranch dressing, and we're just going to stir that around. And then I have 16 ounces of cooked pasta. Normally I use macaroni, but this is what we had at the time. So whatever you have will work just fine. And then we're just going to stir that around into the sauce. And to that we are going to add 1 cup of celery diced, 1 cup of cherry tomatoes halved, 2 green onions chopped, and then 24 ounces of buffalo chicken strips chopped up. I had the brand Real Good, their buffalo chicken strips. We just cooked them, cooled them, and chopped them up. And then finally we are going to add 1/3 a cup of crumbled blue cheese. Even though this is a spicy one, I just find the celery and tomatoes and blue cheese just so cool and refreshing. Now onto our grilled or roasted potato salad. You can do both. I have 2 pounds of baby potatoes halved, and I am just tossing them in 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And then to that I am adding 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I have my oven preheated to 425 degrees, and I am going to place the potatoes on a sheet pan lined with aluminum foil, and I like to put them all cut side down. You don't have to be so particular about it, but that's what gives us that golden crust on the potatoes. Now, if you want to make this outside and grill the potatoes, you will want to boil them for 8 minutes to kind of par cook them, and then you want to do the same thing, tossing them in the olive oil mixture and just grill them until they're nice and golden and tender. But in the oven here, we are going to roast them for 15 minutes and then flip them and roast them for 15 minutes more. And while we let them cool, we are going to make our dressing. So here I have a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and to that I am adding 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, two tablespoons of mustard, 1 teaspoon of honey, and about 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a couple tablespoons of fresh parsley. And we're just going to whisk that together. And then I have our slightly cooled potatoes in a bowl here, and I am just going to drizzle the dressing on top. Give that a good stir. And then to that we are going to add 2 ounces of arugula and 4 ounces of crumbled goat cheese. And that cheese will start to melt if the potatoes are too hot, so it's optional whether you want to serve it warm or serve it cold. But either way, it is so delicious. And now, last but certainly not least, we are moving on to my classic Italian pasta salad. So we are going to start off by making my Italian dressing here. So I have a half a cup of olive oil, and to that I am adding a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. And we're just going to whisk that together. Now, to assemble the pasta salad, I have 16 ounces of cooked and cooled rotini pasta. And to that, I am adding a 1/4 cup of red onion diced, 1 cup of green bell pepper diced, 1 cup of pitted Kalamata olives, a half a cup of pepperoncini peppers, a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, and a pint of cherry tomatoes that I cut in half or quarters depending on size. So then we are going to stir that around, and then I like to add a 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese to the pasta, and that really helps the dressing stick to it when we pour that on. So we add the cheese, give it a mix, pour the dressing on top, and then it is ready to serve. And you can add salami or cheese to this, that is also traditional, but I like to keep the meat out of it for now since I am serving it as a side dish. And there you have it, my 5 refreshing salads for summer. I really hope you enjoyed coming along and making these with me. They are some of our favorites, and I love bringing them to barbecues, or as I said, having them for dinner with a side of grilled chicken or shrimp. They are quick and easy to make and a crowd pleaser for sure. So if you give any of them a try, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. I love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.